Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 20th of January 2025. There are a lot of updates coming um, from the Middle East. A lot of things have happened over a few days now, and a lot of U.S. armory are moving to the Middle East. U.S. defense system are moving to the Middle East. U.S. Aircraft carrier, that is the USS Abraham Lincoln, is moving to the Middle East. Um, Aircraft refueling, planes are also moving to the Middle East. So a lot of things are happening. It's like Iran have been put on notice. The president of America, in the person of Donald Trump, have warned Iran of to stop their missile and nuclear program. And it's like a lot of things, a lot is escalating. From the reports, Israel are ready for any, attack, and a lot of things are happening in the Middle East. But I want to look at this headline from New York Post, from New York Post. And period to now, we know that United States of America attacked or invaded Venezuela to capture the president of Venezuela and his wife, the person of Nicolas Maduro and Celia Florence. They were captured as a result of U.S. military operation in Venezuela, uh, as a result of command by the United States of America president, the person of Donald Trump. So, and he was captured. And during that military operation, we all knew that there was not much resistance from the Venezuela. Although they were prepared, all their armory was ready, all defense systems were ready. The Chinese and the Russian defense system, they are already, waiting, and then waiting for the US invasion. But when that happened, it was discovered that they were helpless. They couldn't do much. There was not really resistance, coming from the Venezuelan military. So we're looking at this this New York Post, where Donald Trump, revealed in an interview in our office that um, there was a special, weapon was used to carry out the military operation in Venezuela. And period to that military operation, American military prepared, both the Navy, the Army, um, and all categories of their, military prepared for it. And we saw many of the U.S. warship on the Caribbean Sea, they were all prepared, and that um, military operation was carried out in Venezuela. And no single American soldier or single America died in that operation. So all we are, all came back, and even with all the equipment, and from the reports, it was reported that I think one helicopter, sustained, gunshots, but it was still able to make it back. So there was no losses, and it was a special military operation. So Trump have revealed that there was a special, weapon used in that operation. And could this be that he's putting uh, Iran on notice? We don't know yet. We are yet to see. And this weapon, uh, uh, Trump called it Discombobulator, was used. It's a weapon that was used in that military operation. So let's look at the heading here from the New York Post. It says Trump reveals to the Post secret discombobulator weapon was crucial to Venezuela raid on Maduro. Maduro is the president of Venezuela. Then Trump told the Post that a secret new weapon he calls the discombobulator was essential to the daring U.S. raid that captured Venezuela drug-dealing dictator Nicolas Maduro. Trump boasted that the mysterious weapon made the enemy equipment not work when U.S. helicopter swam into Caracas on January 3rd to arrest Maduro and his wife, Cecilia Florence, on federal drug and weapon charges, without losing a single American life. The weapon, he said, I'm not allowed to talk about it, Trump said during an exclusive interview in the Oval Office. So Trump didn't talk much about the weapon, but says here, I would love to, the president added before confirming issues in the state operation. They never got their rockets off. They had Russian and Chinese rockets, and they never got one off. We came in, they pressed buttons, and nothing worked. They were all set for us. So according to Trump, um, the Venezuelan military, they were all set. The air defense system was there. They were all set for them. But when the American, came, we discovered that the defense system was shut down. It couldn't work. They pressed the buttons. It couldn't work. Let's continue to read. Trump commented on the weapon when asked about the reports this week that the Biden administration purchased a post-energy weapon suspected of being the type that caused Havana syndrome. Not much is known about the weapon, but those reports followed on the grand account from Venezuela describing how Maduro gunmen were brought to their knees, bleeding from the nose and vomiting blood. So according to reports, that weapon made the Venezuelan military, the soldiers and the army, some of them were bleeding from the nose and also vomiting blood. I mean, it's a very dangerous weapon. If uh, I can say, it's a very dangerous weapon. Let's continue to read. Now, this is an account of one of the soldiers that experienced that weapon. He says, the next thing we saw were drones, a lot of drones flying over our positions. We didn't know how to react, he said, saying that the helicopters that then appeared barely carrying about 20 US troops into the area. The discombobulator then was aimed directly at Maduro's defense. When they came in with helicopters, and then they were helpless. They couldn't, do anything. Say at that point, they launched something I don't know how to describe. It was like an intense sound wave. Suddenly, I felt like my head was exploding from the inside, the witness said. So it was a daring operation by the United States of America, and they were helpless. They couldn't do anything. So let's watch some of the clips that we have.
The people of Iran, well, help is truly on the way. A massive flotilla of American warships. They are now speeding to the Mideast. Take a listen.
Where do things stand with Iran? The U.S. has got sizable military assets.
Watching Iran. You know, we have a lot of ships going that direction just in case. We have a big flotilla going in that direction. And we'll see what happens. We have a big force going toward Iran.